Alright, more boss rush. This should be Thyrion's boss. It's either gonna be Darius or maybe even Heathcote himself. Wait a minute, am I ready? I think I am.
Let's get this over with.
Alright, it's Darius.
Well then.
His gimmick was he takes my items.
Star.
That's right.
Pierce our foes.
Try this!
It's fine. I will have him broke on this turn.
Elemental trick!
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Let's go ahead and hit him with a dagger hit.
My turn. Prepare yourself.
We'll have her do Elfric's auspices here.
Bringer of the flame.
Actually, I didn't think he'd act so soon. I'll have someone heal up the team.
Venta Solta! Venta Solta!
Alright, that did a decent amount. That did, what, almost 30,000?
Here.
Letting the hunt begin.
Let's go ahead and leg hold trap him. Therion might die. Okay. Nope, that's fine.
What is the logical course
That's
of action?
totally fine.
Venta Solta! Venta Solta!
Letting the hunt begin.
Let's go ahead. I want to use energizing pomegranate on
Using
Cyrus for
this.
next turn.
I'm ready. Are you?
Therion, you can go ahead. I want to go ahead and shackle him. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna lower his defense.
Well then.
I can go ahead and heal more with
Bring about
Ophelia.
a miracle of healing.
My turn.
Your turn now. I can go ahead and lower his offensiveness. Because he'll only get one turn, haha.
Letting my holding back nothing.
And
When
then
you
this.
fight with us.
He's weak to another element we don't know, but it's fine.
Parallel. Venta Solta!
Well, I boosted that to max.
Solta!
How come he didn't take nearly as much damage? Huh. Let's give that to Ophelia.
Shooting comets, lead us on our way.
That's not the one I wanted. I wanted BP boost. I'm dumb, but I keep doing the wrong one.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
My turn.
Let's go ahead and, you know what, hit him with that Steel SP.
I appreciate it. Really?
What next?
Hit him with this. The element won't do much other than damage, so let's just go ahead and damage him. His magic defense is quite high. Alright, all I've got to do is hit him with Therion and Hannet, and we should be fine. Let's go ahead and break him.
Elemental trick.
That'll help me on next turn. Steal HP.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
There's no downside to doing that, because I could have attacked with Ophelia as well.
Here I go! Elfric, bringer
I really don't want to
Let's
waste
do this.
SP, so we'll just do
I
this.
appreciate it. Really.
Because I think Cyrus
Listen,
is
my
going to kill
arrow.
him this turn.
Come here.
Well then, bring about a miracle of healing.
Alright, everyone's full. This should kill him.
Focus is unparalleled. Venta Solta.
There we go.
You should have studied harder.
Revitalizing Jam. From the records of House Ravis. From the time of my first memories, I recall my father lecturing me on the origins of our house, on what it meant to be the head of House Ravis, and on what it was I must give my life to protect. My father had heard the same from his father, and his father from his father before him. The House of Ravis is blessed with many treasures, and many who covet them. To one born of the House of Ravis, such things are as natural, and given as the blue of the sky above us. We are blessed with great treasures, and it is our duty to protect those treasures from those who would use them for ill. And among all the treasures, there were none greater than the Dragon Stones. The Dragon Stones were bestowed upon the first Lord Ravis by the legendary King Beowulf I of Hornburg, and they have been passed down in our family ever since. The stones are said to have come from a land far to the east, and they are worth far more than their weight in gold. But that is not where their true value lies. A power sleeps within them, and that makes them valuable beyond mortal comprehension. For the name Dragonstone is no simple fancy. The stone houses the power of the great worms whose name they bear. It is said the great sorcerer Odin Crossford used the power of the Dragonstones to seal shut the Gate of Finis. Crossford had campaigned together with King Beowulf, and aided him in the founding of Hornburg. My father, when he was still with us, once told me this: power in itself is neither good nor evil. It is the man who wields the blade who decides whether he fights for good or evil. That is why King Beowulf entrusted the stones to the man he trusted above all others, the loyal knight who would become the first lord of House Ravis. Great power can bring about boundless good or unfathomable evil. It is the duty of our house to keep the Dragonstones safe, and protect them from those who would wield them for dark ends. Yet given enough time, great power will always awaken a hunger in others who would claim it for themselves. Once the Dragonstones came to House Ravis, there was no end to those who lusted after them, not to mention our many other riches. Even kith and kin cannot be trusted to stand against such temptation. Once, a rumor reached my ears that suspicious parties were inquiring into the whereabouts of the stones at the behest of my own relatives. It may be that those who sabotaged the carriage my wife and I were riding in did so the bidding of my own blood. Oh, my poor Cordelia. What is it to become of you? What is to become of you? You are too gentle to ever doubt another. I fear that many will draw near to you, cloaked in the guise of kindness, and seek to deceit you. Cordelia, I can protect you no longer. No matter how I try to call out, my voice cannot reach you on the other side. Yet this I hope you know. Though a time may come when you are betrayed by one you trust, I believe your heart will not falter. You will not lose your faith in people. And this is for the best. For there are those truly worthy of your unwavering trust, and you will find them and keep them close at your side. I held on to such faith, and I was rewarded with a loyal companion worth 1,000 other men. Heathcote has been true to me in all things. Surely, such a friend will also appear before you, one worthy of your faith. And so I beg of you, Cordelia, never stop believing in others, for it is this faith that will save you in the end. Alright, I like how all of this is coming together. We have no need for healing. I will use a basket. Yeah, okay. Ophelia's missing 5 SP. This should be Red Eye, because I expect it to be. It could not be, because they might not give me more petrification stuff, but it never petrified me in the battle, so I think I'll be fine. I'm just always a little nervous starting these.
No boost to you.
No, it's just the dragon. This is gonna be bad. I don't know if I can do this. What was it weak to? Was it weak to ice? If it was weak to ice, that's the first element there. What is it weak to? Let's try ice. Alright, ice was on the list. Alright, let's go ahead and HP. Dagger was not an answer.
What next?
I can't try sword. Let's try spear. Spear was not the answer either.
I'll do
It's
my
probably
best.
axe.
Malefic stars, pierce our foes.
Alright, he's weak to light. That's good to know. Let's go ahead and
I
armor
see.
corrosive him. For when Hannah
I'll
attacks,
not be defeated.
let's go ahead and
Here I go!
just do this on Cyrus.
Helfric, bringer of the flame.
The more I can do this, the better.
What next?
Let's go ahead and use a Lux.
Lux Conjurer. Lux Conjurer.
This dragon was one of the worst boss fights, gimmick-wise.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I'm gonna attempt Axe. Axe was good.
Letting the hunt.
Now, my focus
Alright.
is
More light.
Lux Conjurer.
It appears to have a decently high magical resistance.
My turn.
Let's go ahead and lower its physical attack.
Coming. If holding back nothing.
Let's go ahead and do Windhild's Battle Cry.
Windhild, fight with us.
That was probably
I'll do
pretty
my
good.
best.
I'm, just in case she gets out of the party, I'm gonna put healing on
Benefic
people.
stars, bless us.
Just in case.
Coming, if thou darest.
And I kind of want to do a pomegranate on Cyrus.
Using this.
The dragon is wounded and is going to wary. Dragon fire, that's totally
Coming,
fine.
if thou darest.
I can still use light, which is good.
My turn now.
I'll go ahead and heal us.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Now, what next?
No, I won't be able to break it if I don't do Lux right now.
Lux Conjurer. Lux Conjurer. Out of my way.
Let's go ahead and lower its
I
defense.
see through the defenses.
My turn now.
I don't think she can... I can put Reflective Veil on me.
I will reflect your barbs.
Because Dragon
What
Fire
next?
won't be fun. And then I guess I could just attack. Yeah, attacking's fine. That always works.
Out of my way.
I'm gonna go ahead and lower. Actually, no. I'll just go ahead and steal SP.
I appreciate it. Really. Now, my focus.
And now I can do Lux Conjurer.
Lux Conjurer.
Dragon is wounded and has grown wary. Dragon Fire.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Okay, it's at lowish health.
than a snare.
Go ahead and use Axe on it.
I'll not be defeated. Here I go!
Let's go ahead and also use Elfric's Auspices on him.
Finger of flame.
Now, what next?
Let's go ahead and use Lux Conjurer.
Lux Conjurer! Lux Conjurer! Out of my way.
Let's have you do Axe hit.
Letting the hunt begin.
You do an Axe hit. Alright, that's perfect. That's fine. That works for me. Let's have you do this.
Elemental trick. Elemental trick.
I'll not be defeated.
And I'll have you go ahead and heal.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
I like how its name is Dragon? I don't know.
Parallel. Glacius Goddard. Thus ends your lesson.
Alright, whose notebook will this be? Alright, no one was injured by the end. Let's go ahead and use a basket or two. From the Diary of Graham Crossford, Part the Third. How could I have been so wrong? All I thought of was bringing my beloved back to the world of the living. When LeBlanc told me such a thing could be done, I was all too willing to swallow her pretty words. The moment that I arrived before the gate, I felt a finger of ice run along my spine. Spine? I don't know why I put a D there. Even if my mind had been too slow to recognize it, my very body was repelled by that gate, or more precisely, by what lay beyond it. While I struggled to catch my breath, LeBlanc sketched out a magic circle on the ground with practiced ease. As she traced each twisted line and rune, her hand never faltered. How many times must she have prepared for this moment in her heart of hearts? It was that moment that I realized just how she had lived, how she had longed for this moment, how fiercely she desired to see the dark ritual to completion. Only by this ritual may the gate be opened. It will not be pleasant for you, but you must bear it if you wish to see your beloved once more. So LeBlanc spoke as she led me to the center of the magic circle. As she began the ritual, the first thing I felt was a great pain that struck my entire body at once. I was followed by a strange sensation like nothing I had ever experienced. I felt myself stretching and swelling from the inside out. In the corner of my eye, I saw my own hand changing into something foreign and awful. And then, the fear. Oh, he turned into red-eyed, didn't he? LeBlanc watched my transformation with a glow in her eye. It was then I knew the ritual was not intended to open the gate and bring my wife back to me. Yes, I know what truly lies beyond the gate of Finis. That horror is what LeBlanc sought to bring back to our world, and I was to be its vessel. I would be lying if I said I had no idea this was coming. My conversations with LeBlanc had led me to suspect that this ritual would not work for just anyone. It seemed that she needed my blood, the blood of House Crossford, descendant from an ancient line of sorcerers. That is why I must be the one to prevent her plan from succeeding. For if I fail, she will only turn her sights upon my dear Kit. No, that I cannot allow. So while I realized before the end what LeBlanc intended, I continued to accompany her in her aims, so that I could see the truth of the ritual for myself, and foil it however I could. Little did I know I was dealing with a power far beyond any mortal's control or conception. I felt my own sense of self growing faint and distant, and something else entirely filling me. I resisted it with all that I had, but that presence, to that thing, a being like myself, a fragile human spirit, could be crushed as easily as an insect beneath your heel. Then, just before my mind was completely consumed by the darkness, I saw the smiling faces of my wife and son one last time. I screamed. The memory of my wife gave me the power to resist at that last critical moment. I imagine LeBlanc herself did not think I would even strike back at her. But I had already grown far stronger than I had been as a man, and when I only managed to land a single blow on her, it cut her deep. She staggered back, and the ritual was interrupted. This was my chance. All I need to do is chase after her as she flays, and cut her evil at the root, and bringing everyone to the end. That is what I must do. But why, where am I going? Why am I turning into something else? Something less and less human? And so I wander the land without aim. There are periods of time I cannot remember. I come back to myself surrounded by destruction. No memories, but I know it was me. These blackouts grow more and more frequent. They come for me now. No, stay your hand. I am no monster. I am a man. I am a man! So yeah, I guess he turned into Red Eye. That's really sad, actually. Final boss time. Oh boy. And if I lose, I have to do all that over again. Everyone's ready. You know what? I got all these nuts. I'm gonna give them to some people. Some people need this stuff. Let's go ahead and bump his HP up, her HP up, his up. Increase maximum SP. You kind of need... That was 2 SP. So, yeah. Let's just give that to you. Give 1 to you, 1 to you, 1 to you, 1 to you. Increase max SP. Increase physical attack. Honestly, I think you should get that. Most of it. Give maybe 2 to Therion. Keep giving her more. Massively increase physical attack. Just give that to her. Increase physical defense. And I give that to 1 to him. 1 to her, 1 to there. 1 to there. 1 there, 1 there. 1 there. 1 here, 1 there. Increase elemental attack. Well, you. Let's do all this. Increase elemental defense. I mean, everyone could have that. I think everyone was pretty high. Increase accuracy. Let's give that to Hannah, actually. She needs it. Like, these guys don't... The magic people don't need accuracy. Increase evasion. I mean, everyone can get that. Slippery nut. Let's just distribute these a bunch. Critical hit rates. Everybody. Everybody gets some of this. And increase speed. Frankly, everyone needs one of these massive ones. And then I think Canet and Cyrus are kind of slow, and Ophelia. Alright, I think we are as good as we are going to get. According to my stats, which I don't know what they were before, but things have gone up. His elemental attack has gone up by 150 since I last checked. And I am ready. It's called Journey's End. I can only change the party, but there's no need for that. Form 2 parties for the final confrontation. Oh no. I think I'm gonna have to call it there. I don't think I don't think I can win. Not with those guys being underpowered. I'll just have to see where it goes. Like even out, yeah, I just have to see where this. No, okay, no. Return to the. If there is any hope, it's gonna be that Alphen has his SP. I don't know how I feel about that. That's some grinding I'm gonna have to do. Okay. Alright, this is fine.
You?
Quite the stubborn ones, aren't we?
Why, yes.
Where's Kit? That's the question on your lips, isn't it?
Kit.
Why, he's right there, standing before your eyes. Oh, he's the
Just
giant...
so.
The 13th god, Galdera the Fallen. He and Kit are one and the same.
The Gate of Finis.
The Gate of Finis was created to seal Galdera beyond the boundaries of this world. And the Crossford family, you see, comes from a long and ancient line that carries the stuff of the Dark God in their veins.
But in truth...
Many years ago, I led Graham, Kit's father, to this same place. I told him that by coming here he could return his beloved to the land of the living. A lie, of course, but one he was all too willing to believe.
And then...
All was proceeding according to plan, but in the end I underestimated the strength of the man's spirit.
Oh...
The ritual failed, and Graham escaped somewhere, though he hardly resembled himself anymore. This time, though, will be different. This time I will not fail.
It begins.
At long last, Galdera shall rise again, and all the world will know his fury. You, too, have an important role to play on this historic day. Your flesh, your blood, your very soul will feed the Dark God and give him strength.
Father.
Father, can you hear me? Father, your daughter calls for you.
Galdera, my father.
Oh, Father, pray show mercy on these poor, wretched souls. I hear you, my daughter. Oh, Father, at last, we are together. My daughter, for fulfilling your fate, I bestow upon you eternal slumber. Brave souls, you too have earned the same reward. I think he means death, not slumber. So come, let us consume all life on this world. Let us consume the gods themselves. For now and eternity, there is only us. There is only Galdera.
I cannot fail.
Whoa. Whoa. Uh-huh. Let's go ahead. Raging Soul. I don't know what he's weak to.
Letting the hunt beginning.
It's not spears. Searing Orb. That did quite a
Will
bit.
not be defeated.
I'm gonna do Shooting Stars and hope.
Pierce our foes.
Alright, he's weak to light.
An interesting dilemma. Lux Conjurer.
Oh, this is some good music. Alright, that's fine.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Let's go ahead and do No, we can't do that, sadly. Let's just go ahead and... I see how this fight's gonna go, and I can already tell I'm gonna lose. Because this is one half of the fight. I'm just jamming out to this music. What do I do? Let's do this.
Stiletto of steel.
Yeah, I physically cannot damage the eye,
I'll do my
which
best.
is an issue. Let's just go ahead and heal.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
My turn.
Let's go ahead and... we'll hold off on that for now. Let's just attack it. I have no clue how much health it could have. But, hey, I don't know.
Lux Conjurer. What is the logical course of
That did
action?
quite a bit.
Lux Conjurer.
Alright, he's broke again. Alright, that's kind of what I expected. Luckily, Revive will heal them.
Be saved.
However, that didn't heal these two. A shadowy mist envelops the battlefield. It became harder to hit your foe.
Here.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Uh-huh. I think my best bet is to just use Great Bunches.
What is the logical course of action?
You, however, can do Lux Conjurer.
Conjurer.
This part of the song is really good. You do heal.
Let your wounds be healed.
Luckily, that didn't do too much. Let's just go ahead and heal her.
Letting the hunt
Shared
begin.
vision ups accuracy. Okay. Just gonna attack it for damage.
I'll
That's
do
my
my
best
best.
bet, and I will do that. Let's go ahead
Here I go!
and buff Cyrus.
Elfric, bringer of the flame.
And I can't boost him, sadly. Should have done something about that.
Lux Conjurer.
But he might be able to kill this raging soul. And there it is.
Conjurer.
Dang. I was hoping the
What next?
order of actions would work in my favor there,
Coming.
but they did not.
Windhild, fight for us.
Let's see. Thief skills. Any of these guys weak to daggers? Yeah. I'm willing to bet they're weak to light.
Lux Conjurer.
They are not.
Lux Conjurer.
I'm loving this music. So good.
I'll not be defeated. Molecular star, pierce our foe.
My turn.
Alright, this is where I do
I'm ready for you.
do HP thief on this guy. Wow, it missed. I am upset.
I'll not be defeated.
Luckily, I have a dagger. Dang. Luckily, Hannett
Letting the
has a
hunt
dagger.
beginneth.
Now.
You go ahead and do Ventus Saltaire.
Venta Solta.
Alright, that did kill them. The eye is
Out of
unprotected
my
now.
way.
The eye is gonna attack someone, and I'd rather Ophelia be full up.
What next?
Now, what the heck do I hit it with? Do I try daggers on it? Alright, axe is fine. Which means either sword, lance, or axe is good against it. I don't know what.
Lux Conjurer.
I'll not be defeated.
Now... Actually, you need to heal.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Alright, okay. That's only one attack, that's perfectly fine.
Might. Here I go!
Let's go ahead and boost up Cyrus again.
Bring out the flame.
My turn.
Let's go ahead and...
I'm ready. Are you?
Let's do Balagor's Blade.
Unleash your wrath.
Perfect. It didn't break
Come
him.
in, if thou darest.
Actually, you know what? I have an idea. I have a wonderful idea.
What next? Elemental grip.
Now we know staff works.
Elemental grip.
Letting my arrow
See,
fly.
you
and
are nowhere near dead right
Come
now.
in. Windhild, fight with us.
I'll do my best.
Alright, now you go ahead and use an energizing pomegranate on Cyrus.
Now the
And
true
you
essence
go ahead and do Lux
Lux
Conjurer.
Conjurer. Lux Conjurer.
And I'm gonna have you do Healing Grape on
Here.
Ophelia. The soul of the dead emerged. Alright,
An interesting dilemma.
yeah, they're weak to all elements, but yet they have to be weak to different ones at the same time. Let's go ahead and just start with fire.
Ignis Arden. Ignis Arden.
Letting the hunt begin.
Uh-huh, their defenses has changed. That's not good. What can I do here? Quite frankly, Hannah needs a bone.
This will help us.
I'll do my best.
I don't think we're gonna need healing. At least not this turn. Let's go ahead. I like to target Ophelia. I'm not sure why. I'm gonna put a reflect
I
on
will
Ophelia.
protect your barbs.
My turn.
Reflect on Ophelia seems like a good idea. And then for you, quite frankly, I don't know what to do for you. Let's make you use a plum basket.
What next?
And yeah, you can't really attack anyone, sadly. The Raging Soul here is weak.
I'll do my best.
Uh-huh. I see. I see the gimmick. All has become clear to me. If I attack him once, yeah, 1 damage.
Sorcery.
Oh no.
My turn.
Poison now drains many things. That's not good. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I think I've worked this out. No, okay. But things are becoming clear to me.
Now the true lesson begins. Venta Sota.
Alright, I didn't kill the Raging Soul. but I think it got close. I'm gonna need to heal myself of this.
This will help us.
If I don't, that'll just get worse.
What next?
The Raging Soul seeks vengeance on all who causes pain, huh? Okay. That's not good.
Using this.
Well,
What is the logical course of action?
that's not what I wanted to see. This is gonna be a recovery turn, I think.
How about this?
The unholy eye shudders ominously.
Here.
What do I do? Debilitation? Oh no, that's no bueno. Let's go ahead and do this. I think this is what I would like to do. Wow, that's some bad poison.
What's this now?
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this.
Lux Conjurer. Lux Conjurer.
What about my health? No, yeah. Raging Soul's abilities will be performed more than once. Not good. Alright, I think it's in my best bet to do this.
Windhild, fight with us.
Alright, I got 2 of them out. Oh, this is not good. This is bad poison.
I'll take this.
She's gonna lose the BP anyway, might as well heal. Seal magic!
What's this now?
Come on, you can't just do that to me.
Lux Conjurer. Lux Conjurer.
Letting the hunt begin.
Alright, his weakness has changed. That's not good. Gonna have to use a plum basket on people.
Using this.
And that's not silence, so I don't think I can cure that. Increased elemental defense, that's not good. Huh. Alright, this doesn't count as magic. Not all of this is magic, that's fine. Let's go ahead and... No, I think using another basket would be a good idea.
Have this.
And then I could go ahead and... I could just do something.
No, you don't.
I'll wait. I'll just wait a turn. What do I do? That's the... Rune Lord. I'll put light on me. If I can defeat this guy soon-ish, I should be fine. Can't use magic though.
Have this.
Soul of the Dead emerged. Oh no. It looks like one will appear as long as one or more remains. The gimmick is all too apparent to me, but I do not like it.
Are dead.
What next?
I 100% understand the gimmick. Greatly restores BP. I think that's my best
Using
bet.
this.
Something will happen next turn.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Yeah. I understand what the gimmick is, but making it work is gonna be tough. I need quite frankly, that guy's low, and I'd rather he be gone, but he'll just come back if I don't do something about him.
Coming.
It doesn't matter, I should go ahead and do
Fight
this.
this.
If I can kill one, that's fine. It takes like 3 turns for them to come back.
Now, what next?
Now, I can go ahead and do Ventus Saltaire.
Out of my way.
Damn, actually casting... I think... Nah, I don't know. Okay, no. Wow,
Well
that
then.
was not good. Alright, let's go ahead. Alright, I know what to do.
Here I go!
It has become apparent what I must do.
Elfric, bringer of the flame!
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Hannah, you will go ahead and heal
Using this.
Therion.
My turn now.
You are gonna do Shooting Stars. And if my plan works out,
Malefic star! Pierce our foes!
both of them have broke. And now they are both weak to fire. It became harder to hit. However, magic, I do not think has an accuracy. So we are good.
Here. What is the look like?
Cyrus, you're gonna do the big thing
Ignis
and kill them.
Arder. Ignis Arder.
There we go.
Letting the hunt begin.
Now we have to do enough damage to him.
My turn.
Shared Vision was probably the one thing that, like, him doing would do nothing.
Here. What is the look like? My focus is
Let's go ahead and,
unparalleled.
you know what? Let's not boost that, actually. I'm worried another turn will happen, but I think I'll break him before that.
Lux Conjurer. Lux Conjurer.
And I can hit him with
Letting my arrow fly.
this.
Well then,
That's fine. What can I do here? What would be a good thing to do with her? Ethereal healing. A single foe unable to receive attribute augmentation. Let's see how this works.
burn this place clean!
Because this might stop him from getting the... I don't think it will. I think they thought ahead. But it might mean that he doesn't get immunity to damage.
Letting the hunt begin.
And then I can hit him with the big... Not 3 attacks would be fine.
Out of my way. Let's do this.
Alright, now this is where I hit him with the Steel HP.
You're too.
I'll not be defeated.
Star Seer skills. What do I want? BP boost on
Oh
me.
stars, fill us with power!
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Alright. Oh, we have an extra turn. Can I? Look, Light Cold Trap will not do anything to him. War Master skill. Do I have things I could just throw at him? No, I don't think that's ever worth it. Summon this guy. No, that's not who I wanted to give it to. But you know what? Gazes at me ominously.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Alright. I have a turn to stop him.
Now, what?
And I think the math works out for me.
Lux Conjurer. You're too kind.
Well then. Maleficent Star, pierce our foes.
Alright. Now I don't know what to do with Therion. You know what? I know what to do. Give an energizing pomegranate to Hannah.
Coming, coming.
You go ahead and do Windheld Battle Cry.
I will not be defeated. Prepare yourself.
You go ahead and do this to Cyrus.
Bringer of flame.
Now, focus.
And you go ahead and do Lux Conjurer.
Lux Conjurer.
Searing Orb, that's okay.
Well
Please
then.
do not summon any of your friends. Thank you very much. I do need to heal him.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Alright, you go ahead and do Lux Conjurer again. I wonder how much health this guy has. I hope it's not. I really hope it's not too much.
Out of my way.
Alright, that's at 17.
My turn.
It's not a good amount. Alright, you do an energizing pomegranate to Cyrus.
I'll do my best.
Let's see. What can I do? I'm gonna put this back on that guy.
Sunlight.
That's not what I wanted to do. I thought it would automatically trigger on him. I don't think I can Leg Hold Trap a giant eyeball, if you know what I mean. Alright, you do Lux Conjurer again. It's about to do something I don't like. I can feel it. Oh.
Out of my way.
Whoa. Oh, that's... Oh, no.
Ready. Are you?
This is where I do Balagor's Blade on this thing.
Unleash your wrath.
I gotta figure out elements it's weak to. That's not
My
good.
turn now. Maleficent Star, pierce our foes.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Okay. That was not the answer.
Interesting dilemma.
Let's go ahead and use Glacis Claudaire.
Glacius Claudaire.
I have to end that guy. Oh no. So poison will be bad. I don't know any of the weaknesses for that other guy. But I think it's weapon related.
Try this.
It was not that one though. something will happen next turn.
Well then.
I don't like that. Let's go ahead and do...
Here I go!
Let's do Elfric's Auspices
Elfric,
on you.
bringer of the flame.
What
Alright.
next? Holding back
I'm
nothing.
just oh yeah, I don't have the SP for that.
Holding back nothing.
I do have Dreyfendi's Rage though.
Cowering before the huntress.
That did a decent amount.
An interesting dilemma.
Let's go ahead and do this.
Glacius, draw down. Glacius, draw down.
It will cause vengeance on those who cause it pain. The entire party was drained of SP.
I'll not be defeated.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, looks like I gotta use a basket.
What next?
Oh, no. Okay, so Decay made it so that when I attack it, I get poisoned?
What's this?
Oh, no.
My turn.
This isn't good. Do I have something that just gets rid of status ailments? Rid of... No, I don't think I do. That's not good.
I appreciate it.
Yep, that's...
What next?
That is not good. The only thing... Alright, I need to check. How much health does this guy have? 500,000. Alright, what happens here? I need the... Can I hit this guy? I can't!
I'm sorry.
However, I am not dead. Alright, okay. I understand that I'm gonna lose this. What?
My turn now. Huh? In Elfric's name, be saved!
I wish you stopped getting rid of her SP. This is tough. So, on my next go through, I should put a resistance to poison on everybody, I think. Because this boss likes to poison. But what I'm more worried about is what happens after this phase if they need me to... If they need me to have all my party members. Yeah, this is a lost battle right now. And Cyrus is nowhere to be found.
It seems I am finished.
Oh, I guess Cyrus is gone. Yeah, well. And if that's what I think it is, my last save point was out here. Well, that'll be it for me today. Looks like I've got some grinding to do.